Insurance companies have to extract data from millions of forms every year to process claims. Much of that work is still done manually. It's expensive, time-consuming, and prone to errors. But automating your document processing puts the data in claims forms at your fingertips quickly, cost-effectively, and accurately. That's where CMR Plus comes in. It handles volume. It handles variety. It handles complexity. And it's simple to use. Let's have a look. This is a sample claim form for pet insurance. It's a fairly typical unstructured document. Here's a second form. The information is similar, but the layout and some of the field labels are different. In the first form, the claimant is labelled pet parent. In the second, simply name. Let's move over to the configuration screen. On the right, you can see the 9 data points we're going to try to capture. Policy number, pet name, policyholder, email, phone number, invoice total, the pet's medical condition, and we'll do a check for a signature. We're going to look for the policy number using discrete mode. It's an AI-driven data hunting tool that looks for a field label, in this case policy number, though we could add variations, and an adjacent value. Here we've set CMR Plus to search for a numerical value of between 2 and 15 characters to the right of the label. We'll search for a phone number using expression mode. Expression mode allows us to tell CMR Plus to look for a particular pattern of letters and/or numerals, ideal for things like phone, passport, and social security numbers, or bank routing codes. Here it'll look for a grouping of 10 numbers with a space after the third and 6th numerals. Let's add another pattern with dashes instead of spaces between the numbers. We've also set CMR Plus to search for a signature. We do this in discrete mode by selecting Object in the Value Type menu and Signature in the Object Type menu. Next, we select the Learning screen from the left-hand menu. That allows us to train CMR Plus to recognize different patterns for a given field label. Here we'll tell it to look under Name, Owner Name, and Pet Parent for policyholder details. Then we select Training from the left-hand menu so the system is trained in all the added variations. Next, the Prediction screen. Here we tell the system it'll be processing a particular type of document before we upload those documents. That takes a minute or so let's fast forward. This is the Quality Control screen. Here we'll run through the 9 fields we've captured. The policy number's there, as is the pet name, Rocky. The policyholder name is correct, John Smith, even though he's listed under pet parent. When we're satisfied that all the other details are also correct, we click the tick at the top right of the document for QC complete, and it'll move us to the next one. This is a second sample. It's captured the policy number, pet name, owner name, email, phone number, and the rest of the data correctly. The third sample only achieves an accuracy score of 77%. The score reflects the fact that CMR Plus has not captured an invoice number or total, but that's because both are missing from the document, as we can see. The triangle to the right of the missing fields is coloured red, meaning that CMR Plus has low confidence in the result. Likewise, if we add a value that wasn't extracted or alter a value, the triangle will turn blue to show that the result was modified. In the last document, the policyholder is simply labelled name, but as we've already trained CMR Plus to allow for that, it's captured the data correctly. As with the previous form, there's no invoice number or total, and that's reflected in the blank fields on the right. We click QC Complete, and CMR Plus confirms that all the files in the batch have been processed. And that's it. CMR Plus. Really intelligent document processing.